Alright, this is going to be a review of the North American Arms Derringer type revolver. This is the 1 1/8 inch barrel with a holster grip. This one's a 22 Magnum conversion. So I'll show you what that means in a minute. Got a nice plastic case. Has a hole for a lock if you'd like. Actually comes with a lock, of course, has to by law. I think somewhere in here. Anyways, I thought I had a lock. Yeah, it has a lock. There it is. This is your genuine official padlock. Ooh, it even says North American Arms on it. Look at that. Woo-wee. Oh, made in China. But this company is actually based out of Utah. You know, you can't make guns anymore like in Connecticut. And if you have too many, they'll arrest you. But anyway, so here is the pistol. As you see, it looks like it has no handle to it, but cool enough is it pulls out and clicks, and the holster doubles as the handle. It also comes with, you have to push both sides in to push it down. It comes with a belt clip. They do sell this as an accessory, but if you buy this gun, don't worry, you don't have to pay extra. It comes with it. It's actually already installed. Probably for a right-hand shooter, but anyways, you can put it on the outside or inside, but it is nice. This is amazingly small and amazingly light. Lighter than even like a LCP 380. Now, you do have smaller rounds. The nice thing about this is it comes with 2 cylinders. The one that comes with it is 22 long rifle, and then the one that is the extra is a 22 Magnum. 22 caliber are small, but this is the same round that can cause a lot of damage. This kind of started the Brady bill. Jim Brady, Reagan's, I think it was chief of staff or whatever. But anyways, this was the caliber that ruined his life. So these can be very damaging. Of course, they're not going to have the stopping power of a 380 or 9mm or 40 or 45. Now, this is not your typical revolver as far as operation. What I mean by that is it doesn't just swing out. To load it, it sounds like it's a hassle, but I'll show you, it's very easy. You have to remove the whole cylinder. And to do that, you see the middle rod here has a button you push down and you pull it completely out. Then the cylinder is at that point, you may have to pull back a little bit on the trigger for you to come out. Now, how do you know the difference in this cylinder and the 22 Magnum? Because they look exactly the same. You have to look very carefully on it, and on the end, or excuse me, on one end, you'll see it's marked with the L. I don't know if you can see that here, I don't know how close, but right here is an L. That stands for long rifle. You do not want to mix these up. I think the circumference is a slight bit different. The top one is a 22 Magnum. The bottom is a 22 long rifle. They're both 5-shot, but you will probably have a little bit better power and stopping power with the Magnum. I don't have one of those to show you right now. Of course, ammo is very hard to get. So the L stands for long rifle. That's how you know which one to use. And then once you drop the bullets in, so to load, oops, the bullets just drop right in, and you'll hold it for 5. So then once you have a loaded cylinder, you're going to have to put it in. Now the trick to that is you do not want the hammer all the way down, because if you look very carefully right here, there's an obstruction. So you're going to pull that back just a smidgen, okay? And when you pull that back, it gets that out of the way. It is not cocked. You can pull the trigger and nothing will happen, okay? So you take the cylinder then, putting it inside the gun, and then you have to line it up to where the rod goes in the center of the cylinder, and then you push the button and it'll click back into place. Good idea to check it to make sure it's locked. And again, the hammer is still up a little bit, but it will not shoot. This is single action only. There's no double action to this. So it's completely safe if you fold it up and put it in your pocket. Now, there is a cool little feature on this that a lot of revolvers don't have. Because usually revolvers, you either have the hammer right down on the bullet, on the rimfire, or of course it's cocked back, in which it's, you know, extremely dangerous. However, if you look at this cylinder very carefully, you're going to see these little bitty notches right here and right here. Right here. And then what you want to do is, I'm going to show you the picture. This would mean your hammer is right directly above the ammunition. So if you see two complete cylinders on the side, or bullets, then your hammer's right on top. If you see partial bullets on each side up top, then it's in between. And that's what these notches are. They encourage you to practice this without it being loaded. The trick is you have to hold the trigger down while pulling back on the hammer. You want to get it to where this freewheels, okay? And then what you want to do is you want to get one of these, they're called safety notch, right in the center, and keeping the trigger held, you want it to lie in between there. The hammer is now down, and as you can see, if you can hopefully see it, we are just like the picture right here, which if it was loaded, which it's not right now, the hammer is not sitting directly on top of a bullet. Now, this is important, another extra safety feature, but if you need to use it, all you have to do is, of course, cock it back for the single action, and then it's automatically to the next bullet. So instead of either having to keep one empty, so you have, quote, safety, you can have all 5 in there, and of course when you pull the trigger on the single action, it's going to fire. So again, hold the trigger down, pull the hammer into the point where the cylinder rotates, find a safety notch, get it right, you'll feel it click, keep the trigger down, let the hammer down slowly. This is why they say practice this unloaded, because you don't want to accidentally slip and drop the hammer. And that'll be a oops. And if you do, probably a good idea still to do it at the range once you start with the loaded. Then you can actually fold it up, put it in your pocket, and it's just amazing how small it is. I mean, my wallet weighs more than this, and I have a thin wallet too that I carry in the front pocket. These are very easy to clean. You can take the cylinder right out, just use a steel brush and some solvent, some gun cleaner, and I'll probably put a thin layer of oil on it just to keep it nice and lubricated. But it's nice because this particular one, like I said, has the dual cylinder. You can get it with one or the other and save a little money, but I would say it's better to go ahead and get the deal that has both. These are very hard to get still. This one took me about 8-9 months to get. You can find them sometimes at gun shows. They pay a few more bucks, and that's fine. I mean, they're well worth it if you need it for protection and you want the smallest thing available. But I wouldn't want to get hit by it. You have 5 rounds also. Accuracy, as you can see, sights on it. There's really no rear sights. There's a front sight. It sticks up a little bit in the rear. Accuracy is 5 to 8 feet. You could probably hit somebody at 10 to 15. You'd be in, you know, not hitting exactly where you want, but 5 to 8 feet, you can be pretty accurate. And what's that? And my wife says it's pretty accurate. She's actually a better shot with it than me. Or at least I'll say that to be nice. So, 73s, if you have any questions, you can post them below and I will answer them.